one of those people who are fascinated with the moon and can't seem to get the thought of living on the moon out of your head? So, what would it be like to live on the moon? Is it even possible to actually live there? The moon has long been the focus of space exploration, being the Earth's satellite as well as serving as the backdrop for a number of notable missions. For the first time, a Soviet spacecraft imaged the moon's far side in the year 1959, and NASA was the first to land people on the lunar surface in the year 1969. Following that, NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter sent home a topographical lunar map in the highest resolution to date, encompassing about 98.2% of the surface of the moon. Overall, data from multiple missions indicates that no region on the moon would be a desirable place to dwell, at least not in comparison to Earth. According to data, one lunar day can last for about 14 days, in terms of Earth days, with an average temperature of about 123 degrees Celsius or 253 degrees Fahrenheit. On the other hand, one lunar night can also last for about 14 days, which is because of the lunar rotation. During night time, lunar temperature drops, and it maintains a bitter cold temperature of about minus 233 degrees Celsius, or about minus 387 degrees Fahrenheit. NASA's Lady Probe's project scientist, Mr. Rick Elphick, has said that the only place where they could actually build a base without having to suffer the extreme temperatures is near the poles of the moon, which is actually odd if we consider that Earth suffers from temperature extremes near the poles. This is because of the fact that the lunar poles are speculated to have huge amounts of water ice, as well as lower levels of sunlight for several months straight. Vacations away from the pole outposts would provide views unlike anywhere else. Large impact-borne mountains dot the moon's vast lava plains, the biggest of which is 3.4 miles or 5.5 kilometers tall, roughly the same size as Mount St. Elias on the Alaska-Canada border. Skylight holes pierce sections of the plains, indicating that lava drained into subsurface tunnels, ideal for lunar spelunkers. A solar eclipse would be another spectacular sight to see on the moon. It would be seen when the Earth would block by the sun. From the moon, the sun would appear like a ring of red-orange light dominating the sky. And, despite the moon's average distance from Earth of 238,855 miles or 384,400 kilometers, sending your images of your vacation or eclipse to home, relatives and friends would take less than a second. When it comes to recreational activities, the moon's gravity, which is 1/6 that of Earth, would make lunar sports difficult. A lunar colonist might leap 6 times higher and throw a ball 6 times further than on Earth. To put it another way, on an American lunar football field, the distance between goal posts would need to be increased. Lunar athletes, on the other hand, would not need to consult the weather prediction. The moon has no weather because of its filmy atmosphere. Moonquakes are another potential threat. Seismometers, left on the moon's surface during Apollo missions, reveal that the moon is found to be seismically active, with unusually hour-long quakes, ranging up to 5.5 on the Richter scale. These tremors would be powerful enough to undermine any building's structural integrity. So, that's how living on Moon could look like. With fantastical views, new sports, awesome recreational activities and mighty earthquakes being the highlights. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit like, and to stay updated on the most recent happenings in the field of space research and exploration, subscribe to Explified.